When I was in law school, my second year, I did an externship for the Homeless Justice Project, which actually is still in existence, but it was pretty new when I was in law school. And an attorney with a pretty large private firm in Charleston developed this partnership with Crisis Ministries, which was the homeless shelter at the time. It's now 180 Place. But the idea was that you provide legal services to guests of the homeless shelter. And a lot of those members or guests were veterans and other people who had various legal issues that sort of kept them in this rut of homelessness, and really they weren't able to get out. And so the idea was that you helped the folks at the shelter, and really loved it, enjoyed it, developed great relationships, and have always been sort of drawn to working with that group and still work with that group today. I've been practicing for about 10 years, and I've been a pro bono volunteer pretty much the whole time. Now, for the first 2.5 years of my career, I was a public defender, and I didn't have the ability to volunteer as much in Charleston where I live as I wanted to. But after leaving Dorchester County Public Defender Office, I returned to Charleston and immediately rekindled those relationships with the folks who are in the Homeless Justice Project. And so for the past 6 or 7 years, I've been involved with them pretty heavily. I really have noticed that people that I've helped through this program understand that I'm giving my time. They understand that the people around them are trying to help them sort of climb out of homelessness. And just knowing how appreciative they are and knowing that I'm helping those less fortunate, it helps keep me grounded and keeps me having the right perspective. And so I would say the personal interaction that I get from the individuals that I help is really, it's hard to beat. I think to be a good lawyer, you have to be compassionate, you certainly have to be competent. But for the kind of work that I do, and particularly with the pro bono volunteer work that I do, you have to be compassionate first. And it not only helps me in my professional life, but it helps me in my personal life. And I think I'm definitely a better lawyer for it, definitely a better person. So it's just been a very rewarding experience. I think Justice Beatty actually just issued a notice to everybody. It was in the recent South Carolina Lawyers magazine, where he called on members of the bar, the statewide bar, to pay attention to the fact that we really do need to give back. It's a part of being a lawyer, in my opinion. So I would tell all new members that no matter what, you're going to have certainly a very challenging time learning how to practice right out of law school, but find time to help those who are less fortunate and give back and make pro bono work really a part of your overall practice.